It's absolutely magical in this place. It always seems to work out our way. And they've got the numbers to prove it. This dog pound, the student section guys, they're hostile, they're relentless.
What's up, Saluki Nation? Welcome to another episode of In The Dawg Pound, and we got a very special guest for you, Jamaal Tatum. JT, what's up, man?
Nothing much, Brian. Nothing much. Glad to be back, man.
Man, appreciate you joining us, man. It's great to see you. How's it feel to be back here?
Man, it feels good, man. I was, we've been trying to plan this for like a year or two now.
Yeah.
And I've been a little apprehensive because I'm like, man, I don't know if I can live up to the expectations of what it was, you know what I mean? But I'm glad to be back, dude, man. Feels like being back at home again. I haven't felt this much love from a community since I've been here, to be honest. So it feels really good, man. It feels really good.
I just want to start off and settle something. Let's say 2007, me and you on the track.
On the track?
Who's winning?
I thought you meant on the basketball
court.
No,
on the track.
No chance, Brian. No chance.
I have the mile record.
No, I have the mile record.
I beat you my junior year.
No, you didn't. I won. I swear. We can call Coach Watson right now. I had a 448. You had like a 454.
No, I have a 448. You had a 452.
So then, we're going to have to call Coach Watson. Is this a joke right now? This has to be a joke. This has to be a joke. Is this part of the script? Okay.
No, this is off script right now.
No, I promise you. I had a 448. They must have missed it.
But then the next year when you left, I beat your record.
Okay, so when we went head up, I beat you. And then when I wasn't there, you got my time. I had a 448. I know I did.
When I was your age, I was faster than you at your age.
All right, what about now?
I'll mess with you now. You were on marathons.
No, we got to call Coach Watson on this one, man. We have to phone a friend. We definitely have to phone a friend because I do not recall this.
Well, obviously, people can tell your competitiveness. And, when I got here my freshman year, you were a junior. And when I got here in the summer, it's basically just, our team, women's team, football teams in the summer. And I showed up at the gym like that first week of the summer, 9 p.m., and I see you working out, sweating. And I'm like, okay. And then I go back the next night, and you're working out, sweating again. And I go back the next night. And really, my freshman summer, you taught me how to work hard, and you taught me what it takes to be great at this level. And in terms of your work ethic and then competitiveness, I still haven't played with anyone as competitive as you, in terms of, you were basically a sore loser. You would take the ball and go home.
No doubt.
You hated to lose.
Little kid. Yep.
But where did the work ethic and competitiveness come from? Because it had to be there before you even got to SIU.
Yeah, I think it was me and my brother battling growing up.
Yeah.
And I think at some point I just kept chipping away, never quit. And then I think I was about 8th or 9th grade. He was playing at Lindenwood, and I just started just hitting him with some stuff, hitting all mid-ranges. And I was like, I could probably beat him today. And I beat him one game, and I was like, all right, all this stuff is starting to pay off, you know what I mean? And I think I beat him another game. I'm not trying to put him on blast right now, but I did. I was about 8th grade beating a college kid, and he was hot. And I think that's when I realized that, like, all the stuff I had done over the past, like, just working and working, finally, like, it paid off. It was years later, but it paid off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was like one of the first questions you asked me yesterday about our team, about our group, is the first thing you asked me, who's your most competitive kid?
Yeah.
Who's your toughest
That's
kid?
what I want to know all the time,
like,
you know what I mean?
And just in terms of your mindset, it's still 15 years later, it hasn't changed.
For sure, yeah. It's like, because the skill level is like, okay, skill level is cool in basketball, talent is cool, but like what I respect about people is like their ability to work hard, their ability to compete, to be tough, to not accept losing, and if you do lose, to try to figure out what you need to do to win the next time, or at least compete at a higher level. So that's what most impresses me is who's going to work hard, who's going to be tough, who's going to be competitive, you know? And that's the same way you are, man. That's why I know this program is going to be great with you being here. I mean, the toughness, we never got the top recruits and the most talented guys. Those guys go to the bigger schools, and what we are here is the people that love basketball, that buy into a system, and that can work hard.
For sure. Now being away from it and thinking about it, you played in 4 NCAA tournaments. You were Valley Player of the Year, Academic All-American. What stood out about all the teams that you played on? Why do you think you guys were so successful?
I think everyone was bought in, man. I don't know if we got just like lucky or we had a certain generation of kids. I think most people came in bought in too. It wasn't like many people had to get you know, go run, do this. It was like people were bought in already, man.
Yeah.
Tony Young was tough. You know, we had a lot of tough people on the team. To just make. I remember coming in my freshman year and just going against Tony, and I was like, if this is what college is like, I don't know if I'm cut out for it, man, because Tony was a bulldog, you know what I mean? And we had so many tough people. It was like.
And you got DB and Stetson.
DB, Stet, Brad Korn,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? All them dudes. I remember Brad Korn was on me so tough one day at practice my freshman year. He made me cry, bro. And I was just like trying not to blink. I was just like, don't blink because the tear's gonna come out. And then he looked at me, he's like, are you crying? I was like, no, man. But like, we just had some tough dudes and everyone held each other accountable, you know what I'm saying? Like, they were pretty high on me my freshman year when I came in, and Brad was a senior. He's like, I don't care who you are or what you do, man. You got to get this right. You got to do it the right way.
Yeah.
And he held me accountable, man. And I think the ability to hold each other accountable and not be afraid of the reaction someone's going to give you for doing that, it sets the bar for success.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then that toughness, obviously.
Yeah. Going through, I mean, everything we went through, and I was with you for 2 years, and you were, you know, with Coach Lowry, Coach Painter, but I mean, our preseason conditioning, our summer open gyms, our practices, no out of bounds, no fouls.
Right.
You know, the grind of going through it, for me, just the mental toughness and knowing that every time we stepped on the court, I felt like we deserved to win because we invested more. And then for me now, you know, looking back on it, it taught me a lot about life too, you know, and no matter what happens, I know I can get through things.
Right. It's a direct like simulation of life, you know, like what we go through on the court, and take the basketball part out of it. It's just getting through stuff that you don't want to do. Like, why do I have to do this? And it's like, just do it. It's gonna translate into a basketball game, but it's gonna translate into the real world one day. And it has, man. It's been so many times and situations where I've been like, man, I don't want to do this, or man, I don't know if I can get through this. And it's like, I go back to my cookie jar freshman year, you know, of being out on the track, running crazy long distances, like in the heat, like, why are we doing this? You know what I mean? Or like, you know, Coach Lowry getting on me and holding me to a high standard. And it's been like, man, I've been here before.
Yeah.
I've been to all these situations before. And it translates to the real world, man. It translates. You're not going to always like what you have to do to be better, but you do it. And then the end result, you do like.
For sure.